once again, Donald Trump says the quiet part out loud. Good stuff, man. One of the good things I like about him, because there aren't many, that he really just doesn't care what his party thinks about certain things. He got the nomination rebuking everyone in the party, so he does feel entitled to say whatever he wants. He's a total narcissist too, so he's always feeling entitled. But this past week he said, if we went to mail-in ballots for the general election, the GOP would never win another election. And once again, the quiet part that everybody knows but shouldn't be saying, the President of the United States says it out loud. Oh, I love these moments. You know, a broken clock is right twice a day, so I don't want to give Trump too much credit here. But that is the God's honest truth. If the general election this November goes to, if the availability opens up for mail-in ballots to become a reality for every voter, not just people living abroad and whatnot, is going to be a bloodbath for the Republicans. Because you have to understand, the GOP is all about voter suppression. It's how they win elections. It's what they do. It's what they're good at. Some Bud Boys here for you. Yeah, so it's like mail-in ballots will bypass all GOP voter suppression tactics. Okay, so the availability will be for people to vote from home. You know, they don't have to take the day off work. They don't have to worry about the polls closing down mysteriously, because that's just been happening. Very strange. And all these other very strange voter suppression tactics will be completely bypassed if Congress is able to wrangle up a bill that will allow Americans, like everybody in America, to have the option. If not, it might even be mandatory. We don't know what November is going to look like. We don't know what tomorrow is going to look like in the midst of a global pandemic. But, you know, so we might exclusively be voting from home if it's that bad in November, because they said it's going to come back in the fall. It's going to come back in the fall, almost like a seasonal thing. So, you know, they're trying to get legislation going right now that's going to say, okay, we're going to open up the options, at least the options, for mail-in ballots to become a reality for all Americans, not just people traveling abroad and whatnot. And Donald Trump says, the quiet part out loud, if mail-in ballots become a reality, GOP will never win another election. 100% truth. No hyperbole there. No exaggerations there. Because the GOP, and I know the Democrats do it too. They do their forms of tactics too. I'm not saying they don't. I'm saying the GOP does it the most. And they're the most unapologetic about it. There are definitely right-wing Democrats who do the same thing. But, I mean, the GOP thrives and survives upon voter suppression. They literally will never win another election. Donald Trump has said so himself. I love it when the truth just slips out of him. It's good stuff, man. Love it. So let me know your thoughts about this. Leave a comment down below. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell. And everyone, stay safe.